I recently took a cruise aboard one of Royal Caribbean's newest ship, the Odyssey of the Seas. And what's special about that is they have Starlink internet available. So Starlink is supposed to be the best internet for cruise ships. A lot of the cruise lines are now rolling out Starlink or are interested in testing out Starlink. So I did a little bit of testing on my own. So in case you're a person like me who needs good internet in order to maintain your business, in order to be on social media, or whichever way you choose to use that internet, and you're thinking about buying the internet package, I did a test run for 5 days aboard the Odyssey of the Seas. Now, I am not a big tech person, so we are not gonna make this very techy. We're gonna make this really simple. We're literally gonna get on speedtest.net and we're gonna run a speed test multiple days to see what the results were, so you can see actual numbers of what download and upload speeds were aboard this ship. And I hope this could help you to make a decision whether you should purchase your Wi-Fi package or not on your next sailing. I was pretty shocked at the results myself, so stay tuned and see how this result went. So as a baseline, so you have a baseline with your numbers, I'm gonna go ahead and do a speed test on my phone just using cellular device. Now my Wi-Fi at home is definitely faster than my cellular service, but let me do it on my phone so we can see if Starlink's Wi-Fi is at least as good as T-Mobile's cellular service. So according to what I have here is a download speed of 23 megabytes per second, and that is my baseline we're gonna work with. So let's go ahead and get into day one and run some tests aboard the cruise ship. We are gonna be streaming the Sunday Sip as a guest here. We'll see how the Wi-Fi permits.
I know, right?
We are still in port, so this is when Starlink should shine, right? That's what they say.
Pretty much, man. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see. So guys, we tried to get on the live stream a couple times here.
Yeah.
What we're thinking is that the upload speeds are pretty bad because the download speeds are okay. Like, we're able to watch very crystal clear Addy live.
Yeah, even
but when
the
we
one
try to
first
get
one,
on,
she looks
yeah,
great.
perfectly
But us,
clear.
We look like, ew.
but we can't, right, we can't join. So Starlink, we gotta run some more tests. So this video has been trying to upload for 5 hours now.
I'm sorry, Canadian
And it is struggling. I have it's on airplane mode with just the Starlink Wi-Fi. And it's struggling. That's where we're at on day one. So they say that Wi-Fi on the cruise ships are strongest when the ships are in port or near the port or near land. And we are still basically in Fort Lauderdale, but the Starlink isn't doing much. So if you have to do a Zoom call that may involve you actually being there, I don't know how well that's gonna work. I can tell you for YouTube it is not working well at all. All right, so we are here in the Bahamas. It's perfect day at Coco Cay. So this is their private island here. And what we have is a cloudy day, very cloudy. It was actually raining. And I've connected my computer to the internet now just to see. Now, the internet itself, I was on YouTube. It's very slow in loading. Once it gets going, the videos kind of play, but it takes a minute to load. I did a speed test. So according to the speed test now, it's not really looking good. The download speeds are actually 1.91 megabytes per second. That's extremely slow. The upload speed is 0.05. So that is, it's not good at all. I did FaceTime a little bit. That worked okay, but for these purposes right now, if you had to download, upload, it is not looking good. I'm assuming that the clouds are affecting Starlink. I don't know. So let's keep the test going. It is 11 o'clock at night. Let's see what the speed test is looking like. We should be pretty deep out at sea. We left Coco Cay. We have a sea day tomorrow, so I'm assuming we shouldn't be near anything. If anything, we would be near the Bahamas. All right, guys, that took a minute. Our download speed is only 0.16. You see, it says SpaceX Starlink. That's pretty bad. That's all the way bad. I could also show you that I have been struggling to upload to Instagram. This is supposed to be their high speed where you're supposed to be able to surf and stream and all that. Look at that upload. This was, as you see, 1 hour ago. It's still uploading. I don't know how much this is really worth the price because it's it's not really letting you surf much. Alright guys, here we go. So it is day 3 and we are logged in. It is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It is a sea day. We are deep out at sea. You can't see it, but let's do a speed test. Let's see what we are looking like. So you see we are on the SpaceX Starlink. Download speeds are just 7.94. Upload speeds are 0.20. Oh man, that is really not great. What do we recommend? Not likely. Not likely. So we're in Haiti and it's day 5. And as we said, when the Starlink is near land, it's supposed to be better, right? So let's hit that Wi-Fi test, see what that's looking like. Come on, Starlink. Okay. So we actually have the upload speed is faster for the first time. It's only 2.01. The download speed is showing 0.60. As you see, SpaceX Starlink, I don't know. This is not premium, guys. Not an upgrade to me. And just so you know, it's not biased. This is Terry's laptop. This is not my laptop, so it's not like I use the same device every time also. So this was my random test that I've done over the course of the 5 days. I've done some with cloudy weather. I've done some with clear skies. I've done some near land and some way out there at sea. And as you see, it really was not a good sailing for Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi struggled the entire time I was at sea. What I need you to understand though is I've cruised a lot. I actually did 11 cruises last year. In my experience, I've been on ships more than once, the exact same ship, and I've had a sailing where the Wi-Fi was pretty good, and I've had a sailing where the Wi-Fi was completely terrible on the exact same ship. So it really depends on a few things. I noticed the weather definitely affects the Wi-Fi, that is for sure, because of the satellites. That's the obvious reason, right? So I believe the Wi-Fi on these cruise ships is gonna be different for each sailing, because I've seen that in my own experience. Do I think Starlink is better? Absolutely not, in my opinion, in my tests. Why don't you do a speed test when you're on board a cruise ship that has Starlink and drop in the comments what your download speeds were. Let me know. Maybe the Odyssey of the Seas just did not have a good sailing for Wi-Fi. Run a speed test, speedtest.net, and let me know how it works for you. I hope this was helpful for you booking your next cruise and making a decision if you should get that Wi-Fi package or not, because it's not cheap, and these cruise lines, the prices keep going up on the Wi-Fi packages, so we need good value for the money we spend. Now, in no means did I have a bad cruise. I absolutely had a great time, and if you missed that, it was actually a bros trip. If you're new here, me and my friend Terry from Addie and Terry, we took a trip, and it was a great bros trip. You could check out that vlog. If you're a fan of this cruise content, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next vlog.
Believe in the magic.